What is up, Prada Baes? Welcome back to my channel, The Life of Jamie. So if you can already tell by the title, we're about to get right into this highly recommended video that all of my subscribers been waiting on, all of the people that follow me on social media have been waiting on, and I've just been procrastinating with this whole entire Hooters Girl video. So I'm glad that I can be here today to share my Hooters Girl experience with you guys and why I wanted to be a Hooters Girl. So it was back in 2019. I was still a sales associate at H&M in South Park Mall. It was just one day I just wanted to have a conversation with my mom, and I just wanted to talk to her to see how she would feel if I applied at Hooters. So I brought it up. I was like, "Mom, how would you feel if I worked at Hooters?" And she was like, "Hooters, Janie? Hooters, Janie? Hooters, Janie?" And I'm like, "Hooters, Mom? Hooters, Mom? Yes, Hooters, Mom." And she was just like, "Well, truly, I don't want you working at Hooters, but at the end of the day, you're 20. You can make your own decisions, but I don't want you working there." So I was just like, "Why?" And I guess like back in the day, of course, Hooters had this big stigma on the image of women and the sexual appeal that they had on women and stuff like that. And I guess that was just like very distasteful. Of course, no mom want their daughter to be like a sex appeal. So I guess that's why she didn't want me to work at Hooters. So I was just like, okay. So that whole summer, I just rocked out at H&M, still doing what I had to do to make my money and stuff. But I personally just got tired of asking my mom for money. Like, I had my own money, but I didn't want to spend all my money. Waiting 2 weeks for a check just wasn't my type of thing. So I was just like, I'm ready to experience more. I knew that H&M was not the end for me. So I got back to school in August, and I waited out until October to apply to Hooters. I applied to Hooters. Within 24 hours, I got a phone call from the GM asking me, when can I come in for an interview? So I told him I can come in tomorrow for an interview. Went in the next day for an interview. As soon as I walked through the door, it was like 3 beautiful ladies at the door greeting me. "Hi, hi, hi. Oh my God, are you here for an interview?" Like as if they already knew that I was there for an interview. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm here for an interview." And they was like, "Okay, you can follow me." So I followed them to the back, and they were like, "You can sit right here. Do you want anything to drink?" And I was like, "No, I'm okay." And they was like, "Okay, I'm about to go to the back to notify my manager that you're out here for interviews." So I was like, okay. Sat down and just was not on my phone and everything. I was so nervous, but I just kept smiling and just was just being me, truly. So one of the managers came out, and he walked out of the back, made eye contact with me, and went to the front of the store. So I was like, he didn't smile or anything. So I'm like, did I meet the requirements? Am I at the right place? Do I not look like how I looked on my social media, or look how I looked on the picture that I put in my application, or like what's tea? Like, why? So he ended up walking to the back again, and I just sat there for about 10-15 minutes, and then one of the other managers came out, the hiring manager came out, and then the same guy, the same manager that came out the first time was right behind him. So they came with this big packet and was just like, "Here, this is yours, and when can you get started?" So I was like, I can get started as soon as possible. And they were like, "Well, before we move forward, you have to complete a Safe Serve." A Safe Serve is a course that all servers have to take before becoming a Hooters Girl. So it was only $20, and they told me to take it, and it's good up into 2 years. So even if I worked at Hooters and didn't want to anymore, or whatever the case may be, I can go to any store or any other company or restaurant, and it'll still be good for that restaurant company too. So I was like, okay, perfect. So at least I knew my money was going towards something good or whatever like that. And they were like, okay, I can tell that you come from a beautiful background. I love your energy. You have a beautiful smile. You definitely meet the image. So good luck, complete this course and get back to us as soon as possible. So I was like, okay, thank you so much. Like, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. It was nice meeting you guys. I asked them for their names. I told them my name again, and then I shook their hands, and then I was on my way home or whatever. So I called my mom, told her like, Mom, I got the job or whatever. And I told her about the interview process, but it was nothing really much to tell her, because I was like, I got hired on the spot or whatever like that. So she was like, that's good. Like, I never doubted you. You're my child. So I already knew that she was going to do good, but I just didn't want you working at Hooters. But like, I'm behind you with everything, baby. I'm just proud of you and happy for you and all this stuff. So that was good. So I did 5 days of training, and I completed my safe server course, did 5 days of training as a Hooters girl, and everything just went perfect. I was working every single day while still in school full-time and while still working at H&M. I ended up working for Hooters, and I'm still working for Hooters, but I was working for Hooters, and then I got told about the Hooters Girl calendar, and they were like, the managers kept telling me like, you need to apply to be in the calendar. All the girls kept telling me you should apply to be in the calendar. So I'm like, okay. So I ended up applying to be in the Hooters Girl calendar in February. COVID happened in March, so we didn't really proceed with the whole process of the Hooters Girl calendar, but we ended up getting notified by our managers in May. And 6 of the girls, including myself from my store, got selected to shoot with corporate in the Hooters Girl calendar, yeah. So I did that, and I shot with corporate, and I was not selected after shooting, but it was still like a wonderful experience. And I was just glad that at least they thought that my pictures had potential to be in it. Like, that's good. That's a great thing. And if you are a returning subscriber, I'm sure that you've seen that video on my page. It just hit 1K. Woo, 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 woo. So I want y'all to go check that video out if you haven't seen it. Amazing experience. And I also got promoted to be a certified corporate trainer. I don't know if you can see my name tag. It's glistening right now. But yeah, my name tag says Hooters Janie York Corporate Trainer, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So yes, I'm a certified corporate trainer. So that means I can go to any Hooters in any state, any country, and open up the store. Or if they ever need help with any extra girls as workers, my GM can ship me over there and I'll be a help at that store. So I'm basically corporate, so I can travel with the company. So that's a good thing. And I also got promoted to a bartender within 10 months of me working for the company. So it's just a lot of room to grow with Hooters. Like, believe it or not, I was not expecting this when I applied, and I'm well off and very successful with the whole entire company. Everybody at my store loves me. The regulars love me. I work with some beautiful women. We help each other. We are a team, and I just love my job title. I love what I do, and especially with me being in college, it's easy money, it's fast money, and it's quick money, and I can still afford my bills, pay and do what I have to do, and still provide for myself, get things that I want, and do what I want. So it kind of all works out. Being in school full time, everything is so limited. So for me to be a server, it just works out like perfectly. I am in my senior year, and I'm about to graduate pretty soon. I'm going to be off to bigger and better things, but I love the company, and I just love the fact that you meet so many people. You meet so many genuine people, so many people that actually want to see you succeed. You meet people from all kind of backgrounds, ethnicities, races, and it's just so crazy. I'm a public health major and I'm studying to become a doctor, and I've got offered 4 different internships with different doctors while working. So you just never know who you're gonna run into. A wonderful experience. Like, you just never know. You could really grow with the company. And not only do they do the calendar girl shoots, they also have pageants, and they have all kind of other things that you could do within the company. So yes, if you want to become a Hooters girl, I recommend you putting in that application today to become a Hooters girl tomorrow. But this was just like a little story on the reason why I wanted to become a Hooters girl, and a little bit of my experience. If you love this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you as always. If you are new to my channel, stop what you're doing right now and pause this video and subscribe to my channel, and also ring that post notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop another banger vlog. And if you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for part 2, because part 2 will be uploaded right after part 1. In part 2, I will discuss the pay, I will discuss the image requirements, I will discuss and how to actually be the best version of you on the job. So thank you so much. I love you, Prada Bays, and like this video.